orange tyrant.
He's there.
I'd bet my house on it.
All of this could have been avoided.
We gotta do the woo-woo.
Are we great yet?
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we've got a great show planned for you, and they're saying that he's at Walter Reed, and this lady is pretty hopeful. Another lady says it could have all been avoided if we hadn't hated Kamala's laugh. I don't know if it's that simple, but it looks like the vultures are already circling, and there could be witches involved. Yeah, it's that kind of a show today. And it's Monday, so you know what that means. Well, today's Meme Monday is going to be just a little bit different because we've actually got a few clips, video clips, as opposed to just straight memes. And since we're coming off of Easter, I wanted to show this first clip. It's of a drone show that has apparently like 10,000 drones, and it's pretty amazing, especially to see how far these shows have come along in the last couple of years or so. And now they're able to add in just a little bit of animation to the characters or whatever they're showing. It's not much, but it's pretty impressive, I think. Anyways, since we're just coming off of Easter, I wanted to share this Easter imagery, and I think it's cool, and I wanted to share it with you. Take a look. That is so impressive. Wow. Like his head is moving and his arm is moving. That is so incredible that they could do that. Imagine if they get like up to 20,000 drones or 50,000 drones. It'll literally like be like watching television. Oh, that's so cool. And for all you liberal women out there that are dating men and you're getting a little, you know what I mean? Well, the most important question you probably are going to be asking yourself is, I hope I didn't get him pregnant. Oh, that's funny. A Muslim, a transvestite, a rapist, and Satan walk into a bar. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be a pretty good joke. Let's see what the punchline is. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually that's actually spot on. 1977 Black Trans Am. All right, it's a classic. Good year. Smokey and the Bandit. As opposed to 1964 Black Trans Man. Yeah, not so much of a good year. Hillary played the woman card. Kamala played the race card, of course, yeah. We the people, we played the Trump card, yeah. Islamic states that support strikes in Iran. All right, we've got the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Jordan, Kuwait. Okay, the usual players, I guess. Islamic states that oppose strikes in Iran. Oh my gosh, who would possibly oppose that? Oh, yeah, France and United Kingdom. Of course. The Dave Show got a sneak peek at the Biden Presidential Library. Let's see how that's going. Oh, yeah, that totally represents his presidency. To a T. Open the effing straight, you crazy bastards. Yes, Trump strong. As opposed to, don't. Just don't. That's a big difference, my friends. President Trump really wants that straight open, and here he is taking the message straight to Iran. Now, some may say this is AI, but either way, I think it's spot on. Let's check it out.
Assalamu alaikum, bitches. This is your new Supreme Leader speaking. It's time to open the straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell, believe me. If you don't open the straight by Tuesday, I will put a missile so far up your ass, you'll be farting mushroom clouds by Wednesday. So anyway, open the straight, which, when you think about it, is not that straight. I think we should rename it The Weave. The Weave of America. Nobody does the weave better than me. I always bring it back perfectly. Just like I'll be bringing you back to the friggin' Stone Age if you don't open the straight by Tuesday. Comprende, Abdul? Anyway, thank you for your attention to this matter. Toodles, losers.
And with all the negative media from the press and the Democrats on the war, well, President Trump is taking some unique opportunities to express exactly how the war is going. Again, some may say this is AI, but I think it's pretty awesome. Let's check it out.
We just bombed Iran, dropped hellfire on their head, pulled my trigger, now they're dead. MAGA, the perfect strike had just begun. White generals clean, coming ain't gone, we won. MAGA, ooh, fake news is gonna cry when they report fist strike first thing tomorrow. Carry on, 'cause it actually really matters.
Let me tell you, boys, this was an incredible, beautiful strike. The greatest military operation in the history of the world.
All right, my friends, it is time. Let's jump into that liberal pool of madness right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Just want to remind you that all of this could have been avoided if you would have voted for her. But you didn't like her laugh.
Trump's at Walter Reed. He's there. Could it be? Oh, God.
I heard a lot of people say that it's going to be 4-4. Okay, listen. Witches of TikTok. Witches of TikTok. Witches of TikTok. We got to do the woo-woo. The woo-woo is this.
The woo-woo? Okay. Please explain the woo-woo.
I live in a world that is Trump-free. I live in every day that I wake up, I never, ever have to be concerned with what a psychopath is doing to our country. I live in a comfortable environment where we never have to worry about the safety of children and women ever again. That man can no longer touch anyone, hurt anyone, or can be my concern ever again. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. We have to keep repeating it. You have to repeat it 3 times.
Okay.
3 times a day. Some people say
Wow.
that, 3, 6, and 9 are the prime numbers that you can't, whatever, manipulate, whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah, of course, yeah.
you need to say it 3 times in the morning,
Okay.
6 times in the afternoon,
Wow.
and 9 times at night.
That's asking a lot, but I think we can do it. I think we can all pull together and do the woo-woo.
So come up with whatever woo-woo you want, and let's get it out there. We have to make so much fun of him nonstop,
Yes,
nonstop.
yes.
Trending needs to
Yes.
be the word Trump at Walter Reed.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Let's do this. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. And Iran, if you're listening, it's probably an Abbott. It's probably Abbott Healthcare. So if there's a serial number, do your thing. Thanks.
So Iran says they're going to assassinate the orange tyrant. And honestly,
Yeah.
I just hope they have better aim than the Republicans that have attempted.
They are planning an armed coup. If you
Really?
go watch Don Lemon's most recent video, it's Pete Hegseth making an announcement. They are planning an armed coup. They're going to take over military installations.
Wow.
I'd bet my house on it. And I won't be taking lectures from liberals about how this is panic-driven. And
No.
They're planning an armed coup.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I really don't understand how they got armed coup from Hegseth. Say basically the people on military bases can now have their firearms. Wow, shocking. That's crazy. A soldier carrying a weapon? Yeah, well, apparently that was done away with when Clinton was president. And, Pete Hegseth is just making things right again. It's total common sense. But of course, the liberals are just like, oh my gosh, they're arming up. They're armoring up the military, and they're going to take over bases. It's going to be a coup. Let's hear another lady's fascinating take on this complete delusional, whatever you want to call it.
30 generals refused to do Trump's order. Apparently, we were almost in a military coup. Of those 30, I think they said 14 have been fired. Lawsuits are being filed, and over 10,000 service members have called in complaints in regards to what they are claiming to be illegal orders.
Fascinating.
How's this non-war going for y'all?
Pretty good.
Are we great yet?
Yeah. Getting there.
I don't think so.
Cartoon glasses, check. Nose ring, check. She just won the daily double of stupid. Thanks for playing. Yeah, thank you. Why are they so gullible and imbecilic? I don't know. That's just their nature, I guess. She had to have heard that because she damn sure didn't read it. Well, she probably could, read anything she wants with those gigantic glasses and from like a mile away at that. So you are the reason it's hard to get people to stop saying retard. And coming off this Easter holiday, we of course have our traditional Karen saying, why are you wishing me a happy Easter? Boy, I wonder why. These people always have to be miserable and they always have to play the victim. Take a look.
Please do not come to me talking any happy Easter. How do you know I celebrate your holiday? How do you know I'm Christian? How do you know I'm Catholic? How would you feel if somebody came up to you and was like, happy Eid, happy Ramadan? You'd be like, huh? I don't celebrate your holiday. But you all love to walk around assuming that everybody celebrates your holidays and believes what you believe in. We don't.
Look, lady, it's not about us thinking you're Christian and that's why we're wishing you a happy Easter. It's because it's Easter time. We're in America and we're being nice. It's kind of a no-brainer. I don't understand why that's difficult for you to understand that. And if you said happy Ramadan to me, well, I mean, okay, that's fine. I definitely wouldn't jump into my car and make a video complaining about it, how utterly upset I am because somebody wished me a happy Ramadan. Come on. And during the Easter season, the trans community came out to make sure everybody knows exactly how they feel about, well, pretty much anybody else that's not trans, and especially the Christians. And let me tell you, it's not great. Let's take a look.
May we stand present in this moment and radiate our visibility and sacredness. Yes, sacredness. Despite what beliefs white Christian nationalism would weaponize to indoctrinate, to traumatize, and eradicate us, we are holy.
But wait, there's more.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blazing Daddy Paul.
That doesn't look too holy to me.
Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get go with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is
Okay,
struggling.
and that is definitely not holy. Jeez Louise, guy. Read the room a little bit.
Stop the hate and let them leaks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to...
And that guy is doing that in front of children as they're coming out of church with their parents. How is this guy not instantly arrested? Oh, it's in New York, so yeah, it's fine.
If you cannot distinguish pronouns from gender and sex and don't know the difference and try to think that they are all the same thing, you have no business talking about it. Open a book, do some research, and stop being an ignorant bitch.
Do you seriously think that I would choose to be trans just to get death threats and rape threats from like you?
I don't
Yeah, Pap, people just like you in real life have told me that they will rape me to remind me that I'm a woman. So are you going to rape me to remind me that I'm a woman? Are you one of those people who holds those beliefs that I deserve to be raped?
Trust me, nobody wants to touch you, sweetheart. Trust me. This is what a psychotic break with reality looks like. Yes, we can see the evidence of your psychosis all over your face. If you're enjoying the show and would like to sponsor what I'm doing here, scan the QR code. The links are down below. Let's do a hot chocolate because the Lib Zone runs on it. Thank you. Let's get back to the show.
You know who and what I'm tired of?
What? Your arm?
That's what I'm tired of.
This next clip shows a young lady who is either a budding serial killer that dabbles in witchcraft, or she's a pretty good actress. Tell me what you think.
The guy that I have been seeing for the past 2 months decided to stop seeing me, and he said he got the ick from something so crazy. I don't know how to process. I don't. So again, we have been going out for 2 months. This happened last week. He was staying over at my place. I cannot stress enough how much of a normal girl I am, by the way. I can't be more basic. He was staying over in my room and I was in the bathroom, and I came back and I noticed that he was kind of like wandering around, peeking into my drawers, and he opened up the drawer full of my bird beaks. And he looked like seriously concerned. I'm like already confused because he had sisters, so I don't know why he's confused. And he asked me, he's like, "Are these bird beaks?" And I go, yeah. And then he goes, "Did you kill birds?" So now this man is accusing me of killing birds. I'm like, no, I got them off of the dead birds on the side of the road like every other woman in this country does. And he's like, why do you need bird beaks? And I'm like, for my spells. For my spells. I need the bird beaks for my spells. Now this man looks visibly scared, like he's kind of backing up into a corner. And he's like, what kind of spells are you casting? And I'm like, just normal girl spells. Like, I haven't casted any recently, but the last time I did was a couple months ago because this guy on the bus came up to me and was like being all creepy and weird and tried to touch me. So then when I went home, I cast a spell on him for eternal suffering. And now he is looking like incredibly scared. And I'm like, what do you think women do? What do you think women do all day? Cook? Clean? No. We are collecting bird beaks and casting spells. And I'm trying to stay calm, but really, he's like super accusatory and looking at me like I'm some crazy person when I'm not. I'm a normal girl. I'm normal. And to add icing onto the cake, he tries to leave my room and leave this apartment, but he opens up my closet instead of my door because they look very similar. They're kind of seated right next to each other. And of course, all of my rat tails come spilling out. And he looks disgusted by it. He's like, "Oh, what is that?" And at this point, I don't understand. I don't understand because he had sisters, and am I supposed to feel shame about my rat tails in my closet just because they aren't organized the way your family did it? What are you setting women back 70 years now? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And at this point, I am just I'm trying so hard not to flip my shit. I am. I'm sorry. I'm trying not so. I'm trying. I'm trying to be cool. But then this man says, I have to go. And he leaves pretty abruptly. And then I get a text about 24 hours later saying, hey, I don't think we can continue this relationship. I'm just not feeling it. I kind of got the ick last night. And girls, honestly, come into the comments and please just let me know if I'm crazy. Am I crazy? Because I really don't think I am. But God, I must be, because this guy was being so weird about just about stuff that shouldn't be shamed anymore. I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of defeated today. Is love really out there even? I don't know. And let me know in the comments what spells you have. I don't know. I don't know. For this guy. I'm so over it.
Little boys are about to become big mad because women are increasingly becoming voluntarily celibate.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they're becoming more crazy, but okay.
Not like you little red pill bros who are involuntarily celibate with your male loneliness epidemic. I guess it's just you and your hand.
Guess so.
Your nasty attitudes.
Nasty? How is that any different from you just calling us horrible people right now? I think your attitude is not very charming either.
The grotesque way in which you treat women and tell women how terrible they are for being to this or to that, and how many years we put up with it, is now finally turning. Oh, I guess it's just you and your hand.
Good old writing. She's just proving that women are basically children. Do something we don't like, fine. We'll just end the human species. That'll show those mean men. Women want to stop having sex with random men? This is quite literally all that men have been asking for. That's awesome. They think like that. More for the rest of us. She seems pleasant, and I'm sure isn't at all a factor in why she hates men.
How come men will only help women if women give them their bodies?
What?
A woman is capable of helping a woman without asking for any favors.
Okay.
But women are not really in positions to help other women because their spouses don't allow it. And a man won't help a woman unless he can get sexual favor.
I don't know if that's exactly right. I think that's being a little hyperbolic.
Tell me, why is that?
I don't think it is.
Why is it women are only allowed to survive if we're good enough for them?
And here's a lady talking about her red pill moment, and it's probably similar to a lot of other liberals and Democrats out there, especially after seeing the Biden administration and what they did to the country. Let's take a look.
I resisted for a long time this notion that Democrats were deliberately inviting masses of foreigners into the country because they wanted to grow little Democrats and create a one-party state.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've started to come around to that view. Before Trump effectively closed the southern border,
in like 2 weeks,
I imagined a lot of it was incompetence and fecklessness. Now, there may be an element of that, but I think it was more intentional. The Biden administration opened that border on purpose and shipped people all over the country, wherever they wanted to go. They put illegal migrants with no ID onto commercial airplanes.
Yep.
With regular passengers who all have to have, an impeccable national ID.
An impeccable? I don't know about impeccable, but you definitely have to have an ID of some sort.
It's just, there is design behind it. And
there sure is. Yeah. They knew exactly what they were doing.
And I don't have any other theory aside from this pathological passion for minorities and a weird notion that people who are non-white are superior. I don't see any other reason for inviting so many people in, especially because, on the one hand, the left talks about, oh, we need these people economically. We have this aging age structure, and Social Security's imperiled, and Medicare costs too much, and we need young people to fill out the workforce. But then, they support family reunification, which means these people can bring in their parents, right? I mean, so much for improving the age structure.
And here is a brilliant idea that of course, will never happen, but it really should.
Maybe we should start charging the politicians with crimes that vote for the sanctuary policies and make them accessories to whatever crimes are committed by illegal immigrants in those jurisdictions, because to me they're absolutely complicit in the crime, because it never should have happened in the first place, but for those sanctuary policies, but for some politician voting.
I live in America, but I can't get a job in a native English-speaking country because that's the only language I was raised speaking. You notice before I moved to Dallas, I thought it was diverse. It's actually very Hispanic heavy out here. Cool, understood. And most of the jobs out here want you to be bilingual. Again, understood.
Okay.
But I didn't grow up bilingual. I'm Black. Never said I wasn't willing to learn Spanish. I just feel a little discriminated against because I can't get a job in a field that I'm pretty proficient in. I do my job well, but I don't speak. Never said I wasn't willing to learn, and they don't even offer training. And I know a little bit to get me by, but in a native English-speaking country, I can't get a job because that's the only language I speak. Make it make sense.
One other thing I want you to understand is,
okay,
them foreigners that come over here that's trying to talk about Trump and our administration and shit could never do it in their country.
Nope.
Their country will slash their heads off if they talk bad about their emperor, their king. So don't let these people come over here to America and say nothing about America. Go back to your country and talk about your president. Talk about what y'all got going on, okay? I don't give a fuck about who don't want to hear what I'm talking about. Ain't no way you came over here talking about, I've been here for 10 years, I could say, you've been here for 10 years. You don't know what's going on. You was not born. You was not raised. You don't got no people here. The people you keep bringing over here, them is still foreigners. So don't say shit about nothing. You don't got no say in government.
And here's a little montage of just some of the moments that really captured Trump's racist side, his bigotry just overflowing, his hatred towards Black people. Let's take a look. It's not easy to watch.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tamed the skies, and saved freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, Black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you.
And for all you Gen Xers out there, apparently there was a toy line that I didn't know about. I definitely would have purchased or begged my mom to get. But it's pretty funny. Take a look.
New from Sunglasses Kid Toys, it's the Lethal Weapon 2 Action Figures playset. Get the Martin Riggs and Mobile Home with realistic handgun dead wife portrait picture and beer cans to make your feudal, painful existence bearable. Also get the GMC 4x4 with realistic wind system, ready to tear down the homes of anyone who gets in your way.
I'm not a cop
tonight, Raj.
With the Lethal Weapon 2 playset, you'll be able to recreate all your favorite scenes from the movie, as well as your own explosive adventures.
I'm too old for this
Also now available, the new Cargo Crate Drop playset to flatten the bad guys.
That was for my wife.
Get Roger Murtaugh too.
Drop the gun, mister. Diplomatic immunity. Ugh, it's just been revoked.
The Lethal Weapon 2 playset from Sunglasses Kid Toys, starting from just $29.99. Make your parents buy one today.
This next clip is short, but it brings back a lot of childhood memories, especially with the Evel Knievel motorcycle that you're going to see. I had one of them, and I played with it all the time. Take a look. While having a design background, I love a good optical illusion. This one is particularly good. And I'm just going to tell you right now, none of these figures are actually moving, but you can't help but think that they are. Take a look. And this lady finds a new way to eat wings, and it pretty much blows her mind. Now, I'm actually having wings tonight, so I might try this method and see if it actually works. I'll let you know. Check it out.
Supposedly, you break the sides like this. You just get them apart, and then you bite the middle, and you can pull them out.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
That was so cool.
What?
And lastly, my friends, China makes some really cool stuff. They've got an escalator that descends down through a huge, gigantic fish tank. It's pretty awesome. Take a look. After the witches, the bird-beak spells, and all that freak show nonsense, the underwater escalator may have been the most emotionally stable thing we saw all day. All right, my friends, that's it for me. Thank you for spending time, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit that bell, and maybe do a hype. That would be great. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.